Purge, I understand you have some of the match footage from that VP game.
I do, yeah. It was a pretty amazing game, and there's some very small nuanced things that I wanted to look at. Now, watching Dota is mostly exciting because of the fact that you can see the small things that change and adjust the overall outcome of the game. Sometimes it's harder to see, sometimes it's more obvious, like a giant green specter cutting you in half. Increasing death timer is giving you time to do things on the map. The first fight that VP had that really gave them the advantage was this one here against Faceless Void. It was a hard to catch. He had a Lincoln Sphere, which blocks a spell every 13 seconds, and they're able to glimpse him back towards their team. But the thing that LFY is looking to do is land a big Chronosphere on many heroes. They only grab one support here, which allowed VP to actually chase and try to get kills on the backline. Ultimately, this ended up being like 4 kills for them, and they got a dieback out of the Nature's Prophet. So it was a huge advantage, even though the Lycan almost died. The crucial moment was stunning the Faceless Void despite his BKB and despite his Lincoln Sphere, and again, cutting him in half. That is what gave VP this gold advantage that allowed them to finally push high ground. And the big fight that everybody's seen by now is this one here. Now, they had just initiated on the Viper. Viper was in a lot of trouble, and Void was as well. His Lincoln Sphere, though, 2 seconds away from coming off cooldown, and his BKB is up. Now, you guys remember the epicenter coming in from Sand King to the northwest. He jumps in and goes on the Faceless Void. But the crucial thing is that he's able to get his BKB off in time. But it wasn't because the Burrow Strike was too late. It's because his Lincoln Sphere came off cooldown at just the right time, actually. If you see the small animation coming in, that's a Rod of Atos. He's trying to break the Lincoln Sphere, but he's 2 seconds too early. And right after that, Thunderstrike hits on top, trying to break the Lincoln Sphere. VP goes in thinking that it's time to fight the Faceless Void, but because they slightly mistimed the Lincoln Sphere, he doesn't get stunned there, they don't cut him down, and VP doesn't win that fight, getting their second racks and probably winning the game. Very small moment, but that is exactly why VP lost that fight.
And it's amazing how quickly LFY was able to punish